Here I am in the beautiful capital of Portugal. Lisbon has always been one of my top destinations to visit, and I'm finally couchsurfing here. My host is an interesting person with a very modest approach to life. I'll demonstrate his amazing music skills later. I am excited to share what I have learned about the city, show you stunning views, and maybe inspire you to come and visit or revisit Lisbon. Bom dia a todos. That was good morning, everybody. Hopefully. I am going to the world's oldest bookstore right now. Well, you know me, I love bookstores, and yes, you heard me right. This place here in the heart of Lisbon is the oldest operating bookstore. It even has a Guinness World Record certificate. Bertrand Bookstore was established in 1732 by two French brothers. It's not as beautiful as Lelo Bookstore from Porto Video, but knowing that it's such a historic place really adds some character to it. I'd love to imagine what it was like here in 18th century or 19th century or 20th. People probably read such different books, right? I imagine shelves full of brown hardcover novels like Gulliver's Travels or something. There is something special about historic places like this one. I got a book for my friend, went to a cute little restaurant to have something to eat, and went out to explore the city. I said my first Obrigada, which means thank you, and I kind of had to do some breathing exercises before I said it. It doesn't come naturally. I can't just say things I'm not confident saying, especially in the language that I don't speak. But it worked fine, so I think I'm gonna keep on saying it. Obrigada. Most Georgians are Orthodox Christians, and Orthodox Church is very poor. Basically, it only has like walls, icons, and some windows. And then I remember when I first went to a decent Catholic cathedral, and I walked in and I was like, how can you not believe in God in this building? It was so impressive, and I wanted to check out more and more and more. But I've seen so many, at this point I'm like, nah. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? I think I'm just gonna eat and go back because I'm pretty exhausted. After a long walking day, I wanted to find something to eat. Turned out vegan or plant-based restaurants are in high demand at night in Lisbon, so it was impossible to find a spot to eat. In search of food, I went from one place to another and met the exact same person in every place. We both would be rejected, turn around frustrated, and open our Google Maps to find the next spot. In the third or fourth place, we decided to look for a place together, and so we ended up waiting for a table for 40 minutes and then chatting for hours. Enjoy it. Thank you. Hi. I ended up having my dinner with a beautiful lady. She was a yoga teacher from Italy, a beautiful soul with interesting insights and a lot of personal wisdom. After this super pleasant dinner, I went to Pedro's place to rest up for the next day. Well, it's raining, but it ain't gonna stop me from doing a walking tour today. While I'm getting there, I'll show you a beautiful rainy Lisbon. The good thing about this weather is that there are no people out and the streets are very empty, which I always appreciate. I feel really horrible when I complain about tourism, because who the hell am I if not a tourist? Hypocrite. Lisbon is famous for its tiles, so I'm gonna do a little bit of video collage of the tiles of the city. Okay, here's what I learned about Lisbon from this walking tour. It's the second oldest capital in the world after Athens, Greece, and Portugal itself has the oldest borders as a country. The reason why the city is full of these tiles is the weather. Apparently, the tiles reflect the heat and humidity. Tiles are expensive though, and not everybody could afford them. Fun fact. Rich people lived on hills because in the times of no sewage, gravity was the only thing that would push things down from the toilet pipes. There was a horrible earthquake, fire, and tsunami in Lisbon. It happened on the day of All Saints when everybody lit candles at home. When the earthquake started and the things fell or broke down, the candles started huge fires and the city was 80% destroyed. Back in the 18th century, during the times of Inquisition, people were deeply religious and they saw this whole thing as God's punishment. Many would say they experienced hell on earth. The guides told us that after the earthquake, many things changed in Portugal. Some cities literally rose from the ashes, which provoked some critical thinking and rethinking of their lives. Soon after, in 6 years, for example, they stopped slave importation. The king was so traumatized and scared of the earthquake that he never wanted to live in a solid building anymore. He made his people build luxurious tents and lived a little outside of Lisbon. They call him a king of camping. The other kind of fun fact about Portuguese king occurred when Napoleon wanted to capture Portugal. The Prince of Portugal knew that he would have to capitulate if Napoleon invaded Lisbon, because it was the capital, you know. So when the French army was on its way, the royal family exiled to Brazil and announced Rio de Janeiro as the capital of Portugal. And it stayed that way for 13 years. Judge all you want, but I believe it was a very smart and creative problem solving. Now I'm going to meet my host who's playing his guitar on the boardwalk. After the beach, we went to this beautiful, beautiful place to watch the sunset. It's a very local spot because public transportation does not go there and most tourists don't know how to get to that place. Pedro, my host, frequently does mountain biking in this area. I felt kind of special, and this afternoon reminded me why I love to do couchsurfing so much. You see that spot right there, a lighthouse? That's the westmost point of the entire mainland Europe. I could not find the time to go there, but I don't think I missed out too much. This place here was amazing. And we had it all for ourselves. He left because he felt really cold. I'm gonna sit here now for a little bit and meditate, and then I'll go down, we go home, I guess we eat, and tomorrow I'm going somewhere else. I had a beautiful, beautiful day here in Lisbon. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this video. I love you, I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you soon from Portugal. Mwah. Take care.